Let's go to page 310 and start with number 29. You have y squared over 4 minus y over 2 plus 1 equal to 0. So first, let's get rid of the fraction. So multiply by LCD. So LCD is 4, so multiply everything by 4. So this will cancel out, so you get y squared. This cancel out, so you get minus 2y. This one does not cancel, so it will be plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, and then you try to do factoring, and this is not factorable. So you use a quadratic formula. So a equal to 1, b equal to negative 2, c equal to 4. So y equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 ac over 2a. So that's a quadratic formula. So y equal to negative. Now make sure you, whatever you substitute, put in parentheses. That way you can keep track of your negative signs. Okay. And a is 1, c is 4 over 2a. Okay. Then after that, just work it out. So this negative become positive. And this negative 2 squared will give you 4 minus, okay, this will give you 16 over 2. So y equal to 2 plus or minus square root of negative 12 over 2. Now you go off to simplify this part over here. So 12 divided by 2 you get 6, divided by 2 you get 3, divided by 3 you get 1. Okay? So this becomes 2 plus or minus. So this is going to give you 2 squared root of 3. So it will be 2 squared root of 3i. Right? Square root of negative is I. So you can do that automatically over 2. Dividing by 2. So y equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 3i. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, get 0.6x squared plus 2 equal to 2.4x. Okay, so first let's get rid of the decimal. So since there's one decimal place, so you multiply everything by 10 to get rid of the decimal. So we multiply by 10, you move one place over. So you got 6x squared plus 20 equal to 24x. Now since you have a square, so you have to make it equal to 0, so you can do factoring. Okay. So you got 6x squared minus 24x plus 20 equal to 0. Now you don't want to do factoring right now because you want to lower your number as much as you can. So you can divide it by 2. Okay, so lower your number. So you got 3x squared minus 12x plus 10 equal to 0. Again, when you try to do factoring, it's not going to work. So you need to try using quadratic formula. So a equal to 3, b equal to negative 12, c equal to 10. Okay. So x equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 a c over 2a. Okay. So again, just using that formula. So make sure you know your formula, like the quadratic formula. Okay, so this will become 12 plus or minus square root of 144 minus 120 over 6. Okay, and again simplify. So 12 plus or minus square root of 24 over 6. And 24, that's going to simplify. Okay, so break it down. So divide by 2, divide by 2 again, divide by 2, divide by 3, and only this can come out. So x will equal to 12 plus or minus 2 square root of 6 over, I'm going to separate the two parts. Okay, I'm going to separate the two parts because I want to simplify. So put over 6, put over 6. So basically I separate the two parts. Okay, so x will equal to 2 plus or minus square root of 6 over 3. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. You got 2x times x minus 4 equal to 3 times 1 minus x. Okay, so first thing we need to do is you have to undo the parentheses. Okay, so go and distribute. So you got 2x squared minus ax equal to 3 minus 3x. So again, remember to distribute all your terms. Now, since it's a square, means we have to make it equal to 0, so we can solve. So plus 3x on both sides. And so this will cancel out, minus 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So we got 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, and so let's go and try factoring. So you have to add to get negative 5. You have to multiply to get negative 6. So you can get 1 comma negative 6, and that's it. So this is factorable. Okay, so you break down the first term. So x 2x. So this is a multiple of 2. So this will be the inside. So it will be minus 3. Right? 2 times negative 3 give you negative 6. This would be the outside. So it will be plus 1. Okay. Then after that, you can see that this is going to be x equal to 3. Okay? And this will be x equal to negative half. But if you don't see that, you just set it equal to 0. Right? Again, apply your zero product property. And so you plus 3 on both sides. So you get x equal to 3. This one you minus 1 on both sides. And you divide by 2. Okay, so you get x equal to negative 1/2. So you got those two answers. Okay, let's go to the next one. Got 1 over y plus 2 plus 1 over y plus 6 equal to 1. Okay, whenever you have variable in the denominator, you have to watch out for the restricted value. Okay, so this one, y cannot equal to negative 2 and cannot equal to negative 6. Because negative 2 will make this equal to 0 and make this undefined. Okay, so you have to kind of put down your restriction on the side. Okay, so again, you have fractions, so you want to get rid of that. So multiply by LCD. So multiply by y plus 2, y plus 6. Okay, again, write it down so you can see what's cancelled and what is left over. Again, this is to cut down on the careless mistakes. So this cancel out, so you got y plus 6. This cancel out, so you got y plus 2. Then this one you multiply, you're going to get y squared plus ax plus 12. Right? Remember, you add to get the middle, you multiply to get the end. Right? Okay, so since the y squared is on this side, I'm going to make this equal to 0. So I'm going to minus 2y, right? Because I got 2y's over here. This is supposed to be a y. So minus 2y, so that this will cancel out. And I have plus 6 plus 2, so I need to minus 8. Okay, so I got 0 equal to y squared plus 6y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, again, when you try factoring, this is not going to work. None of it's going to match. So let's go and try quadratic formula. Okay, so a equal to 1, b equal to 6, c equal to 4. So y equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Again, whatever you substitute, put in parentheses. That way people can know what is being substituted. So y equal to negative 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus 16 over 2. So y equal to negative 6 plus or minus square root of 20 over 2. Okay, and I'm going to simplify this. So 20, square root of 20, so divide by 2, you get 10, divide by 2, you get 5. Okay, and that's it. So this can come out. Again, I'm going to separate the two parts. So it will be negative 6 over 2 plus or minus square root of 2 square root of 5. 2 square root of 5 over 2. okay? And then after that, you simplify, so y equal to negative 3 plus or minus square root of 5. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you have x over x minus 1 minus x over x plus 1 equal to 3 plus 2x squared over 1 minus x squared. Okay, so before you do anything, what you need to do is this one over here. This is kind of backward. Okay, let's go and switch the subtraction so we can factor into that. Okay. So I'm going to break the plus into minus minus. So you can 2 plus equal to minus minus and use. So here's 1 minus and the other minus is used to switch the subtractions. Okay, so it becomes x squared minus 1. Okay. So again, you can check, right? See, negative times x squared give you negative x squared. Negative times negative 1 give you plus 1. See that? So you can, a plus can break into minus minus. So here's one of the minus. The other minus can use to switch the subtraction. So now you can go and factor that. Okay, so you can go and factor that. So now you can multiply by LCD to get rid of the fraction. So multiply by x plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1. So you have to do that for every term. So x plus 1, x minus 1, x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay? Okay, so that's going to cancel. So this cancel with that, so it would be x squared plus x. This cancel with this. Now you have to be careful, there's a negative in front, so it would be negative x times that. So negative x times x will give you negative x squared. Okay, so negative x times negative 1 will give you plus x. Okay, now this one over here. Okay, now when you multiply this, right, remember where this came from. This is equal to that. So this times that equal to that, so you can just use this times that. Okay, so you can, this came from this, so you can just use this multiply instead. So you're going to get 3x squared minus 3. Okay? Now the last term you cancel, cancel, cancel. So you get minus 2x squared. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's going to simplify it a little bit. So this cancel also, I got 2x equal to, and this one will give me x squared minus 3. Okay, so x squared is on this side, so I'm going to move everything over to this side so I can solve. So minus 2x on both sides. So I got 0 equal to x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, so that's going to do the factoring. So I have to add to get negative 2, I have to multiply to get negative 3. So I get 1 comma negative 3. Okay, so it would be x plus 1, x minus 3. So from here, you're going to get x equal to negative 1 and x equal to 3. Okay? But something we forgot to do is, after you factor, okay, you have to get your restricted value. So over here, x cannot equal to 1, and x cannot equal to negative 1. Okay, those are restricted value. You're not allowed to have that because it will make it undefined. Okay, so you can see that this one is no good because this fall into that, right? So this one is no good. So only answer that's good is x equal to 3. Okay, so again, you have to watch out for the restricted value. Okay, let's go to the next one. So you got square root of x minus 4 minus 2 over square root of x minus 4 equal to 1. So over here, your restrict value would be x cannot equal to 4. Because when x equal to 4, okay, then when x equal to 4, it would make it equal to 0. Okay. Also, another thing is that since we deal with real numbers, so this cannot be negative. Okay. So that means x had to be greater than or equal to 4. Okay. because when x is less than 4, okay, when x equal to less than 4, this will give you a negative value. So you have to watch out for the restrictions. Okay, so once we write down our restrictions, okay, again, the reason you have to have x greater than or equal to 4 so that it will not have a negative number, because if you have a negative number, then you're going to get the imaginary number. And again, we only deal with the real numbers, right? Okay, so let's go and multiply by LCD. Okay, so this multiply, you get x minus 4, right? Because you have two of the same radicand. This cancels out, minus 2 equal to square root of x minus 4. Okay, so simplify this a little bit, so you get x minus 6 equal to square root of x minus 4. So now, what you want to do, you want to square both sides to undo the square root. So you're going to get x squared minus 12x plus 36. Remember, you square this, you can add square this, and middle you multiply everything together, right? Okay, so square and square root cancel out. Okay, so make it equal to 0. So you get x squared minus 13x plus 40 equal to 0. Okay, let's go and try to see if we can factor. So you have to add to get negative 13. You have to multiply to get 40. Okay, and since you want to get negative, you have to use both negative. So negative 1, negative 40, negative 2, negative 20, negative 3 cannot, negative 4, negative 10, and negative 5, negative 8, and that's the one. Okay? Okay. Okay, so you're going to get x and x. So you're going to get minus 5, minus 8. So x equal to 5, x equal to 8. Okay? Now, so once you get your answer, don't box that yet. Okay? You have to check, make sure that fit the restriction. So both of these fit that. But also another thing you have to do is, because you square because you square the square root equation, so you have to check each answer to make sure it's okay. Okay, you have to, so let's go and do the checking. Okay. Okay, so here's your original. So let's check for 5. Okay, so you got square root of 5 minus 4 minus 2 over square root of 5 minus 4 equal to 1. Right? So again, I put in parentheses so you know what I substitute. So this become square root of 1 minus 2 over square root of 1 equal to 1. So you got 1 minus 2 equal to 1. So that's no good. Okay. Okay, so this one is no good. Okay, now you cannot assume that it's going to be good. You have to check all your answers. So let's check for 8. Okay, so you got square root of 8 minus 4 minus 2 over square root of 8 minus 4 equal to 1. So you're going to get square root of 4 minus 2 over square root of 4 equal to 1. So you got 2 minus 2 over 2 equal to 1. So you got 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So it checks. Okay? So this one is good.